Hi, Frank.
Hi.
I'm glad that I had you and I met you after so many years that I heard a lot of things about you.
Some good, I hope.
Yes. I want to ask you, how do you see NLP after 40-something years?
45 years.
45 years and its creation until now.
What do I think about it now?
Yes.
I think it's amazing what John and Richard and I started in order to answer questions for ourselves has become something worldwide that people know all over the world. It was never our intention in the beginning. And there are an incredible number of really wonderful people like yourself that have taken up the technology, are making the world a better place and doing things. I'm amazed. I'm absolutely amazed and pleased. You couldn't have, for us three guys who got together from serendipitous in a sense, I mean, and to have been able to create something like this is strange, wonderful, great.
From your experience, how do people use NLP?
People, this general category, yeah. I think it's being used in probably every way possible. Mostly good ways. Like my impression is probably 90%, 95% in very altruistic, very effective, very good ways. There are a few people who have decided to use it to do things like how to teach people how to pick up girls in bars and teach people how to control people's minds and so forth. But there's such an incredibly small percentage that the field itself is just strong and moving forward.
What are the limits, if we have?
Limits of the field.
Of the field.
Of the field of NLP. I don't think humans have limits, and I think that the more that people learn to think effectively, which is basically the simplest way to talk about what NLP is teaches people to use their minds in an effective, responsible manner. So I don't see any potential boundaries or limits, unless we get so happy and so effective and so friendly with the ecology and nobody's killing each other and everything, and we just decide to just live a happy, successful, calm, comfortable life. Maybe that's a nice limit, and I'm looking forward to that one actually.
Does it stop being magic just because you know how it works?
Yeah, good question. So it depends upon how you define magic. For some people, magic means something that's happening that you don't understand, and so they call it magic. So if that's your definition, then NLP destroys magic, that definition. But in my mind, magic has a lot of other definitions that are equally valuable and equally important. And some of them are definitions like create wonderful results that are almost unthinkable. That it would have been called magic if it had happened without you knowing what you were doing. Okay. But since a lot of us are getting better and better and better at knowing what we're doing, then to me that's the magic of life, that's the magic of success, that's the magic of happiness, it's the magic of love. And so I think that about that word in a much broader base, and I think NLP is the key to that kind of magic.
What would be your single one most important advice for the new people that they will come in NLP?
Don't expect it to be magic. Don't expect it to be simple. It is a series of skills and disciplines that are necessary. Human beings, sadly, are not taught to use their minds very skillfully through our school systems, through our upbringings, by our parents and so forth. And to be a skillful thinker is not simple. You think of to be a businessman means you have to learn a whole lot of things and a whole lot of skills, right? To learn to play tennis, you have to learn a whole lot of skills and a whole lot of things. I know people who study tennis for 15 years, a sport, to learn how to be able to hit a little ball good, and they think nothing of studying, practicing thousands and thousands of hours for 10, 12, 15 years. Well, we're talking about the most important, most valuable skill of all the skills that exist, and that's your ability to use your mind effectively. So is it simple? No. Is it powerful? Absolutely. Is it worth studying? I don't think there's anything more valuable to study. I can't imagine. It's the study of wisdom, it's a study of happiness, it's a study of skill, it's a study of cooperation, it's a study of all of the things that make life worthwhile, all packaged into how we use our heads. So I don't know of anything more important.